Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we have with us Sami. He's a student, medical student.
Yes.
Yes, and he's from Syria. So we are going to attempt for a reading module, and we selected test from book 11, test number 3.
Yes.
So it starts with the summer activities at London Kew Garden.
Yes.
This is for general test taker, not for academic. So the first thing is you need to read the instruction very carefully. Like read the text below and answer question 1 to 6. So there you are on a second page. Question 1 to 6. The text on page 63 has 8 sections A to H. Which section contain the following information? The right way, we will go back. There are 6 headings and we have 8 passages here. So there will be 2 traps. This is a sample paper, sample answer sheet. It will look like this, and you have to fill. We will only write down here the alphabet. Number is already given there. So we will answer 1 to 6 questions, right? It's saying the first number 1 is learning.
What are the different sections of a plant do?
Plant of a plant do.
Yes.
Right. So we will go back and we will find out. No, but first we need to do the technique. We need to read. Because it's a 1 page, it will not take too much time to understand. So can we read it all?
Climb up to the walkway among the trees, 18 meters above the ground for a spectacular experience. Feel as tall as the trees and enjoy a bird's eye view over the gardens.
Okay, that means the Nash Conservatory displays stunning images from leading wildlife photographer named Hidden Angel. Each photograph explores the wealth of the biodiversity at Kew Garden, from foxes to birds, tiny insects to towering trees. And the sea is the word of pollination comes to life in the Princess of Wales Conservatory. Find yourself in a tropical environment while walking through clouds of colorful butterflies as they fly around the conservatory.
Yes.
Come face to face with gigantic sculptures of insects, birds and bats, which will help tell the fascinating stories of how they interact with plants.
Yes.
An extraordinary sound installation created by Chris Watson on the art tour. The day the palm house is filled with the sound of the dawn and dust.
Cornices that live in the Central and South American rainforests.
Rainforests. Very good. Okay. Come and see the fantastic outdoor exhibition of garden, wildlife, and botanical photography. Walk amongst enlarged photographs and admire the wonderful garden photos, all taken by children aged 16 and under.
Yes.
From all around the country. If you are in this age category and fancy yourself as a photographer, then you can enter for the next show. And the next paragraph is, young explorer can discover the new children outdoor play area shaped like a plant in Kew's magical conservation area. As you journey through this interactive landscape, discover the functions of every part of a plant. Tunnel through giant roots, get lost among the leaves and hide amongst the large fungi while solving puzzle along the way.
Yes.
And this is our answer also. This is our first answer. Can you note it down on your paper, please? For number 1, the answer is F. We will cross check also. What is biodiversity? Next is G. What is biodiversity all about? Did you know that every breath you take and every move you make depends on plants? Take a guided tour to discover what biodiversity means and why it matters so much. Visit our exciting and colorful exhibition of South American botanical paintings, which brings the continent exotic and lush plants to life in works from 200 years ago and from this century. Now we will looking for the first answer for first question is we've already found it, and the second question is seeing art showing plants from a different part of the world. Which paragraph is containing such information? So we're looking for the keyword here. Seeing, and the art is the keyword. Plant cannot be a keyword. Art, plant from different part of the world. So art from different part of the world. We have to look for that thing, right?
Maybe H.
Visit our exciting and colorful exhibition of South American botanical paintings, which bring the continent's exotic and lush plants to life in works from 200 years ago and from this century. I think the H.
H.
I am agree with this. Because this thing is like a painting is art. They are using synonym. What is the number 3?
The possibility of having her work exhibited.
Okay, number 3. Let's go back and look at it. Is first paragraph having this information? No. The first paragraph A is not containing such information. The second is colored in display images leading photographer. No, it's not there. I remember somewhere it was talking about the young explorer. Can you read the... No, actually, E. E could be the possible answer. Come and see the fantastic outdoor exhibition of garden, wildlife and botanical photography. Walk through amongst the enlarged photograph and admire the wonderful garden photos, all taken by children aged 16 and under from all around the country. If you are in this age category and fancy yourself as a photographer, then you can enter for the next show. The possible answer is what? E. Right. By the way, we will show the correct answer at the end of our video. Okay, go to what is the number 4. Learning about why human beings need plants. I read somewhere it was about pollination something.
C.
Okay, the C comes in. The word of pollination comes to life in the Prince of Wales Conservatory. Find yourself a tropical environment while walking through clouds and colorful butterflies that fly around the country. Come face to face with the gigantic sculptures of insect birds, which help tell us the fascinating stories how they interact with plants. No, this is not the answer. It's like okay. By the way, this is an extraordinary installation. Come face to face exhibition while photographer. No. Young explorer can discover the new children outdoor play areas shaped like a gem. I think the possible answer is G. I can read for you. What is biodiversity all about? Did you know that every breath we take and every move we make depends on plants?
Yes, yes.
Take a tour, take a guided tour to discover what biodiversity means and why it is matters so much. So it's definitely G. Number 5 and number 6. So
Something
we are going to read the heading number 5. Something that happen daily at the same time. Yes, it's I read it here. See, read the D. An extraordinary sound installation created by Chris Watson on the earth throughout the day. The Palm House is filled with the sound of the dawn and dusk. This is again having difficulty. Churches of birds that live in the centers and South American rainforest. I think this is happening throughout the day. So it's happening 1 hour throughout the day.
So D.
I believe it's a D. Something that happened daily at the same time. So they mentioned the time there. It's like 1 hour throughout the day.
Good.
Okay, then the number 6 is learning about the relationship between various creatures, insects, and plants.
I think it's C.
C.
A world of pollination comes to life in the presence of Wales Conservatory.
Where we are looking for the word key interact. So it's in the last line, which will help tell the fascinating stories of how they interact with plants. Insects words is already there
Yes.
in the second line. So it's C, right?
Yeah.
So let me check our answers. The first one is F H E G D C. Perfect. We are good with this. So this was our first video, test video.